The unfortunate nature-created situation in Uttarakhand continues to be a cause of active engagement of both the central government and the state government. I would just provide you with a brief update of the measures which have been taken by different parts of the government with regard to rescue and relief and rehabilitation. We've got some of our colleagues from various parts of the government also here. So if there would be questions, we would be willing to answer those questions. The Indian Air Force has committed 13 more aircraft to Operation Rahat, taking the total number of aircrafts up to 43. The Indian Air Force is also activating landing grounds at Gauchar and Dharasu in Uttarakhand to establish an air bridge for chopper movement. IAF plans to operate advanced light helicopters and the Cheetah from Gauchar. A heavy lift Mi-26 has already landed at Gauchar with 30 barrels of fuel and 70 paratroopers. Mi-26s will continue to operate in this area and maintain supply of aviation fuel and rescue work. It will also provide heli lift to the heavy equipment of the Border Roads Organization for repairs and construction work, as well as support construction of temporary helipads for better extraction of those struck or stranded using helicopters. The Ministry of Home Affairs, in pursuance of the announcement of the Prime Minister, has endeavored to ensure that Government of India releases an amount of rupees 145 crores from the State Disaster Relief Fund to the Government of Uttarakhand as on 20th of June 2013. Home Minister would be visiting the state tomorrow. 33,192 pilgrims have been rescued and moved to safer places. 33,192 जो वहाँ पे श्रद्धालु या पर्यटक गए हैं, उनको सुरक्षित स्थानों पर पहुँचाने की चेष्टा की गई है. The search, rescue and relief operations are being carried out by the state administration with the help of helicopters from the Army, Indian Air Force, private helicopters, the National Disaster Relief Force, ITBP, SSB, Army personnel are also assisting state government in the search and rescue and relief efforts. The National Disaster Relief Force and the ITBP rescued 885 and 3,707 persons respectively as on the 20th of June 2013. 90 sorties were conducted today using 17 Indian Air Force Army helicopters and 11 private helicopters. The National Disaster Relief Force has also recovered 18 dead bodies. Insofar as the Ministry of Communications is concerned, in the 3 affected districts of Chamoli, Rudraprayag and Uttarkashi, there are 739 mobile towers. Out of this, 207 towers are down at the moment. Measures are in place to see that these towers, to the best of the ability of people who are engaged in this task, are made operational in the next 24 hours. Emergency services 100, 101, 102 and 108 have been made operational. This includes not only BSNL but the private telecom operators also. The Ministry of Petroleum has also positioned aviation refuelers at Rampur, Shimla and Gauchar in order to augment the effort and see that there is no interruption. LPG supplies are also being trucked to distributors from Haridwar and the Haldwani bottling plants. Truckloads have been dispatched on the 17th, 18th and the 19th of June. Similarly, efforts are being made to see that the supply of motor spirit, diesel and SKO is also augmented so that there is as little shortage as possible, which would impact the rescue and relief efforts. Railways has also been running special trains from Haridwar. As of yesterday, they've also run specials to Lucknow, to Delhi and Ambala from Haridwar. More specials are being planned. In coordination with the government of Uttarakhand, Indian Railways has decided to carry all stranded passengers free of cost to their respective destinations. Railway administration is pulling out all stops to ensure that sufficient empty coaching rakes are sent to Haridwar and Dehradun on priority. Northern Railway and its Moradabad division have geared up to make appropriate arrangements. There are also numbers of certain senior officers which we would be putting out on our website and giving them to you so that they would be contacted. So, in a sense, to cope with the very complex nature of this natural calamity and its spread in some very difficult terrain, Government of India, or the Union Government in conjunction with the Government of Uttarakhand has taken these measures. They are being monitored at the level of the Cabinet Secretary. There are regular meetings which are taking place, and if at all there would be an evening update required, after the next meeting DGPIB would then brief you and update you about the latest situation.